Guys, Wano Country is almost at its climax. We've got some insane news with these spoilers of One Piece chapter 1023 that I got from Reddit, so let's get right into it. But before that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like anime manga content uploaded straight into your YouTube feed and to help the YouTube algorithm push this video. So the chapter is entitled As Alike as Two Peas in a Pod, and you know what? I'm pretty sure I know exactly what they're talking about from the other spoilers. We're gonna reference this title again in the video. So the chapter opens with King and Queen are basically completely fine after Zoro and Sanji's attack, which we all really expected that. Like, we didn't expect like, yo, them niggas is gonna be down next chapter, they gone. Like, that would be crazy. I don't think anybody wanted that. So I'm glad that they're still, here to put up a fight, obviously. So then we move over to Marco, and Marco remembers what Whitebeard told him. He says, it seems that there is a race or a land of gods on the red line, and that is really freaking interesting, guys. I had a feeling that it was kind of godlike, but I didn't know Oda was gonna go full like, okay, these is god tier people. So now that really, like, okay, damn. First of all, how did they get exterminated? Like, what the heck? Like, how do you exterminate a land of gods? That doesn't make any sense. So essentially, we follow some more of the fight between Zoro, Sanji, King, and Queen, and I'm guessing they probably just throwing hands. They probably just going crazy over there. So then Sanji tells Zoro that his body feels strange after using the raid suit for the second time, and I'm like, hold up, what's going on? Is this gonna be Oda's explanation for how the hell he could just go up against Queen right now? Like, is the raid suit making him stronger? I like that idea, Oda. I like what you're doing, but we actually move on and we find out some more things. Queen taunts Sanji for being some sort of Germa cyborg, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, Sanji a cyborg? Wait a minute, it's all making sense now. The fire from his legs is not just coming from the passion of his soul, he's programmed. Guys, like, what does this mean? Like, is Sanji like basically like a Frankie? Like, what's going on here? Like, this is kind of crazy. But I do like that it's kind of getting implied, like, we're gonna learn a little bit more about where Sanji comes from, because up until now we thought that he was just a regular human. Well, we kind of knew like a regular human can't just ignite their freaking leg on fire. Like, it's One Piece and it's weird, but come on, there's gotta be a real reason for that, and I'm glad we're finally getting it. And essentially Queen tells him like, yo, those fire legs, those aren't normal, like, they have to be machine. And then Sanji just tells him like, yo, I'm 100% human. Like, I don't know what you're talking about over there, but I'm 100% human. So I'm guessing maybe that's kind of like where, like, it's kind of like how Zoro didn't know he had like Congress hockey, so like Sanji just doesn't know a lot of things. He doesn't know that he's an actual cyborg, because I mean, his relationship with his father isn't the best. So yeah, Queen wonders if a normal human can create fire and tells him that he's not from the X tribe, which essentially is just essentially I guess he's talking about the King tribe or whatever. Like, he's basically saying, yo, like, normal humans can't do that, and we've never seen anybody else just do that except for Luffy when he uses Red Hawk, but even that kind of has some sort of explanation. This is like really groundbreaking for Sanji as a character. And after this, they kind of focus more on King, and they kind of imply like, yo, that's like who I'm talking about. You're not from his tribe, like, you're not from his race, so, and normal humans can't do that, so what does that make you? That makes you a cheap carbon copy. So we're actually, yo, guys, what if Judge used King's race as like a model for making Sanji the cyborg that he's supposed to be? Guys, that would be crazy. I'm calling it right here. That's crazy. But essentially, like, Queen tells him, yo, you ain't shit. However, like, Sanji's Diablo Jambe is nothing compared to the powers of King's race, which it's like, okay, maybe that's another thing. Maybe that's another power up for Sanji in the future. Maybe it won't ever be as strong as King's race, but he can get it a little stronger. Instead of just using the fire on his legs, he can probably do something more crazy, like shoot the fire out of his leg. I don't know what. Pause. So then we move over to Hyogoro and Keko. Look, y'all read that on the screen. They talk about Zoro while they see him fight King, and they saw like he reminds them of the Ringo's Lord, Shimozuki. Yeah, read that one too. And the other Shimozuki, Ryuma, the guy that we fought in Filler Bark, and Ryuma from Ryuma. So we're getting some more backstory on the freaking Straw Hat. Like, this is insane, guys. Imagine being 1,000 chapters in and still getting backstory on, or like background on the main characters. Like, this is, Oda is next level. We're finally, is basically implying that like Zoro is probably a Shimozuki, and people have made a lot of theories about this. Like, I've seen this all over the internet, and it's finally coming into fruition now. And they basically say Zoro's swordsmanship and the one-eyed look is similar to Ryuma, which we're all like, yeah, like the way how Zoro's even character art, like his whole design is similar to Ryuma's. And you know what, like, I mean, obviously you could tell Oda just liked the character Ryuma, so he just recreated him in a way, but I like how he's giving it like a canon explanation. And guys, like, the theories are gonna be going crazy. So then we get Jack versus Eniyo Furushi, then we get Perospero versus Nekomamushi, and we get Raizo versus Fukurokuju, and who cares about those? So then we get Momonosuke. He has finally become an adult, and he is 28 years old. Another thing that people suspected, he would be jumping up 28 years and then, or 20 years, and we see that he's transformed into a full dragon in front of him. I'm surprised we didn't even see like the little sequence, but damn, like, Momonosuke is an adult, guys. This is hype. Okay, guys, we're rapidly approaching like the climax of Wano. It's almost over. Like, guys, Luffy's getting on that. We're gonna, and by the end of this 3-week thing, we're probably gonna see Luffy coming back to fight Kaido. Like, it's getting, we're in the end game now. And then we have Luffy who says, "Come on, Momo, let's go back to Wano Kuni." And that is the end of the chapter. And here's what he looks like, by the way. And yeah, no, this is sick. Let me know what you guys think is going on in the comments. Like, there's so much to talk about with these spoilers. Let's talk about. And remember, you guys keep the video going in the comments. Have a blessed day.